Christmas is a time for sharing and giving love to others. We celebrate the birth of Jesus by following his example and making time to do something for someone who may be less fortunate. These ladies are making gifts with beautiful wrapping. It gives warmth to those who receive them. And more gifts, some of them cards made by children. Visiting aged care homes is an important part of Christmas. In Northern Europe, Santa's helpers have arrived and they have lots of surprises to give away. And then they spend time giving love to the residents of the aged care home by singing Christmas carols with them. In Southern Europe, Santa himself makes a visit to Mother Sai house, while some of the elderly residents play the leading roles of Joseph and Mary in a drama. Swami says, love all, serve all. And Jesus says, love your neighbour as yourself. Preparing good, wholesome dishes at home, devotees in Zone 8 are serving their fellow countrymen with their pop-up car boot kitchens, and taking it to the streets for the less fortunate brings joy to everyone involved. If the sun is shining or the snow is falling, it makes no difference to those serving or receiving. What makes a difference is the love they are sharing with one another. Not only did Jesus heal those who came to him, he also looked for those who needed help. In the same way, Zone 8 are running their medical camps, with professional services given to those who need help, to those who cannot afford conventional fees, and to those who are marginalised through no fault of their own. Devotees care for all, meeting the different needs of those seeking health care. Everything from a general checkup or something more specific like dentistry or ophthalmology are given freely with love. When we give back to Mother Nature, she takes care of us. St. Francis of Assisi saw God's splendour in people, animals and nature alike, all giving love to one another. Planting trees is a great way to give that love back. To help overcome the devastating effects of climate change, what better way is there than to move forward and repopulate Mother Earth with more trees, as many as we can? Trees give us life, they give us shade, they give us timber to build our houses, firewood to keep us warm, but most importantly, they store carbon, which is essential in reducing the effects of climate change. Devotees in zones 6, 7 and 8 are dedicated to planting more and more trees. By working with one another and local councils, Sai groups identify parklands and special plots to look after. Some have quotations on permanent signposts by Sathya Sai Baba about the value of Mother Nature. This Christmas, why don't we give to God a present by planting a tree to show that we really do love one another? Throughout history, wars and acts of terrorism have brought devastation to many countries. The people of Ukraine, as brave as they are undergoing many hardships. Loving support by the Sathya Sai International Organization brings hope. Sathya Sai Baba says, hands that help are holier than lips that pray. By supplying essential items, the smallest things can become the greatest gifts when we choose to love one another through selfless service. Devotees spend many hours packing items and warehousing them ready for transport, loading everything up and shipping it to Ukraine and then unloading at the other end. Things like medical supplies are then gratefully accepted. The needs of individuals who don't have any means to support themselves are taken care of. Families are the highest priority, helping them to cope, particularly single parents whose partners may be involved in national service. And of course, we cannot forget our furry friends with whom we share that same love.